is someone's idea. The clothes you are wearing today is someone's idea. The phone, everything you see today is someone's idea. So you are actually here to fulfill purpose. You are sent here on as a solution to a particular group of people, to a nation, to an individual. So number 2 skill you need to learn. Don't tell me you are too busy to learn these skills. It's called leadership skills. What does it called? Why must you learn this? Because everything rises and falls on leadership. The financial life of your life is leadership. The marital experience you are having right now is leadership. Of course, the financial experience you are having right now, whether good or bad, leadership. Of course, number 3 is called people management skill. Why must you learn this skill? Because money is not in a place, money is in people. So you cannot wake up every day. And so from why you like talking about money, I said there's nothing important in life you can do without money. You want to buy a car, you want to marry, you want to feed yourself, you need money. Number 4 is called emotional intelligence skill. Why must you have emotional intelligence? Because human beings are social creatures. So you see, you must open your heart for excesses. Because the way we do things sometimes can hurt you. Perspective of life, different temperaments, extrovert, introvert, sanguine, and so on and so forth. So you need to have emotional intelligence. If not, you will carry one day and scatter everything you built. Learn from our forefather Moses. As he came down, he was angry that the children of Israel has built a calf. What do? He broke the commandment because of anger. It's a challenge. So it has scattered relationship, business, community, started war, and so many things because of this emotional challenge. So you can see self-awareness skills, negotiation skills. That's a skill. You need to build people. You need to build a team. Your job as an entrepreneur is not to build a business. Your job is to build people. Your job is to build a team. The team can now build a business. So you can see, if you don't build people, you don't build a team, you do yourself a disservice. So you cannot go and say, me, myself, and I. Even the Christ you are following has 12 disciples. He built a team because you need a team to build an organization. You need a team to build a community. Of course, you need a team to build a business family. Of course, you need a team to build an investment family. You need a team to build a Christian family. You need a team to build, of course, anything solid that must stand the test of time. So you can see nothing is done only by one person, because if I have an idea, you have an idea. I have one, you have one. If we keep those ideas to ourselves, we all have one. But if I bring my own on the table and you bring your own on the table, if I will not have 2 and you have 2, so we are up to 3, you leave that table with 3 ideas. So there are 2 relationships that is important here. The first one is that the people you need and the people that need you. People you need are more important because you need to connect people of higher frequency, more positive, more creative. I call them OQP, only quality people. What does it called? So, and the people that need you because you are relevant, you are resourceful, and that is why this relationship is called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformational relationship. Why do we call it transformational relationship? Because as you connect with people of higher frequency, your life will be transformed. Anybody that connect with you, their life will be transformed positively for productive activity. That's one of the best way to earn a fortune. Tell them about fortune. That's one of the best way to earn residual income. Tell them residual income. So there are 2 factors here. There's a factor happening outside of you. There's a factor happening inside of you. So please, the factor happening outside of you is called contributing factors. What does it called? The factor happening inside of you is called determining factors. What does it called? I always tell you, please, the problem we are challenging anyone is facing is not the contributing factors. The contributing factor, I know, they can facilitate your success, they can delay you, they can slow you down, but they can never stop you. What are the factors that are contributing to our life? The sun, the moon, the weather, the president, the naira, the dollar, your governor, your chairman, your pastor, your neighbor, your auntie. They're all contributing factors. You cannot change the weather, you cannot change the naira or pounds or the forex market. You cannot change them. So they're all contributing factors. They're not the problem here. The challenge we are actually facing in the world today is the factors embedded in us. Those determining factors, and there are 2 of them. One is positive, one is negative. So I always tell you to always, one is a winner, one is a loser. I always encourage you every day, please focus on the positive factor, focus on the winning factor inside of you. Help me tell you, focus. Focus means follow one course until you succeed. So focus on your positive factors, which is your faith, your beliefs, your commitment, your character, your behavior, your vitality, your creativity, your fidelity. Focus on those factors that is personal to you, the personal to you. And personal, ignore. Tell me, ignore. Ignore all the negative factors, all the failures, which is fear, doubt, anger, resentment, hatred, bitterness. Of course, these are the factors you need to ignore. So looking at it, you are the most important factor. Tell me, I am the most important factor. Tell me, you are the most important factor. So seeing as the most important factor, we have been talking about you, because once you improve your thinking, your capacity, once you improve your vitality, once you improve, everything will improve, because success are subjective. Success simply takes the form of who you are on the inside. If you're negative inside, you attract negative. You are positive inside, you attract positive. You cannot be thinking small and have a big life. You cannot be thinking negative and have a positive life, because you give what you have. Hurt people hurt others. Kind people give kindness. Loving people give love. That's who you are. So you're going to give what you have. You cannot give what you don't have. Tell your neighbor, you cannot give what you don't have. If I ask you to give me 500 naira, 200 naira, 100 naira, you can give me 100 naira right now. If I ask you $50 billion, you cannot give it because you don't have it. If I give me a private jet, you cannot give it because you don't have it, except you have it. But remember, you cannot give what you don't have. Like I said this morning, I just came down. I get my brother key to actually get my car on. So before I came down from the upstairs, so the electrical fault of the car gets messed up. So the car locked my back, my journal inside. So I call my electrician, is getting to the house to fix the car. So today you have to learn from my brain. And I have something I've been wanting to tell you for a very long time. So today is the right opportunity. Now I don't have my journal, I don't have my laptop, everything is trapped inside my car. So right now, we have to learn that thing. That thing I want to tell you. Today I will tell you. You are ready for today's class? That thing I want to tell you, he said, you are a product. Write on your notes. You are a product. Let's talk about that today. You are a product. And every product has a manufacturer. So you are a product. Every product has a manufacturer. Every product has a manual. Every product has a function or the purpose for which that product was created. So, and every product has an expiring date. Every product has an expiring date. Number one, you are a product. Number two, there's a manufacturer. Number three, there's a manual. Number four, there's a function and purpose. Number five, it has expiring date. So let's talk about this. Okay, so if you're a product, then let me use for example now. If I produce a product, or let me say a product like Samsung, or of course a iPhone, or Infinix, or Technophone, that product, for that product to become a premium product brand, it must be, if it's a product commodity, a premium product, it must be branded. Yes or yes? So since you're a product, you have a brand. And what the manufacturer did, he branded you as his image, image and likeness. So he branded you as image. So you have a brand, and the reason why you cannot fail is because the functionality of the product is more important to the manufacturer, which is God. So some companies produce cars, and if they know their cars is faulty, they will call back the cars because for their name, because of their credibility, because they don't want to be seen as the product failed. So the manufacturer is more interested in his product succeeding, because the manufacturer also wants to protect his name. He wants to protect his credibility. So God wanted to succeed more than the way you want. His namesake. Say no, for his namesake. So why is many product not working? Why is the product not working the way the manufacturer works? But it's because of the manual. Say no, manual. Manual is two words. The menu here simply means as the maker, and the no means as he thinks. So the thought of the manufacturer. So if you open your phone, you see a small book. In fact, the small book, I don't even know how today's class be like this. We bought something for a little something for my car. This small manual inside that place. And in the manual, they said, please read this manual carefully before using it. The first thing on the manual, read this manual carefully before using it. As small as this manual is. That is to say, the manual they gave to you is simply the thought of the manufacturer. And how many of you have actually read the manual of your life? Tell me the truth. Most of us have not read the Bible from beginning to the end. Most of us. So, and the next thing they put on the manual is like, keep these instructions. That means inside Bible, I know there are 4 things the Bible contains. That the Bible is not a religious book. It's a spiritual book that has, number 1, principle. Number 1, what? Yes. Those principles are the laws and the instructions. Number 2, has what again? Patterns. Those patterns is the sequential arrangement of events. Number 3, he has what again? Promises. He has promises of God over your life. Number 4, he has what again? Perspective of God. That means guys are in my class. So why many people are struggling in life is that the last time I also told you that the manual has layers and levels. So the first layers he has, I call it, is for interpretation. Tell me, interpretation. Interpretation. The second layer he has is what? Implication. The last one is what? Application. So, and I said to you that what we normally teach most of the time is for the application. Tell me, application. I don't want to go to that class today because I'm going somewhere this morning and I have no time to do all the things I want to do. So, why many people are still struggling is that they don't even follow the instructions of the manual. They don't even look at for the principles in the manual. They don't look at patterns in the manual. They don't look at the promises in the manual. Sometimes they even look at the plan, they forget the promises. And then now go and take a promise of another man who is not the manufacturer. You know, and the truth of the matter is that once you keep looking at everything that is not according to the manual, you struggle endlessly because you are coming to do the work of him that sent you. So you should come today and not think about yourself. Come today, talk about what the manual says, that you are sent here to fulfill purpose for promises. And if you know that you cannot fail in life, most of you will not have the fear and doubt you are having. Because for a product to fail, it simply means that the manufacturer actually failed. So if I very carefully put the instructions in the manual so that you will not, if you go against the manual, he said, please don't disable the manual. That means you yourself, God told you not to disable yourself because inside of you embedded in giftings, ideas, solutions. Say, I'm a solution. I'm coming because I'm going somewhere this morning. So, and the manual, every manufacturer has a purpose for every product that he creates. You cannot carry this phone and start eating food because it's not spoon. Am I correct? Because the purpose was not for use for eating. I cannot carry this phone now and be putting it in the fire as a firewood, or carry the phone. It will become I will abuse it. Then when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is what? Inevitable. I told you the purpose why you are created is that you are created is a triangle here. You are created. Your purpose of creating is for you to create. Then not create, connect, then not connect, and contribute, then not contribute. That is the purpose of man on earth. The purpose of man on earth, why you are here, is to create. The purpose why God created you is to create, connect, and contribute. Ask people, what is your purpose in life? Say, I don't know. I say because the man who created you in his image and what? Likeness. So the image of God is natural. The likeness of God comes through training, teaching, of course, mentoring to act like God. I've been singing like some because I'm going somewhere this morning. Because most of you don't know that your days are numbered. And we don't have to live this life as if we are coming to live 1 million years here. I told you that God created 3 things in Genesis. Number 1, he created the creation. Say not creation. How did he create the creation? He said, let there be what? Light. Let there be what? Firmament. Let there be, and there was. Number 2, he created the creatures. Say not creatures. He said, let the earth bring forth his kind. Let the water bring forth his kind. So water bring all the sharks, all the sea animals, right? The earth bring papa, banana, pineapple. So, and now number 3, he created the creator. Say creator. He said, let us create man in our image and what? Likeness. So now you are a creator. Say I'm a creator. So the manual, God actually put the first brand on the manual is image. Then our image. So because one thing every manufacturer protects, they are protecting their image, their credibility, their functionality of their product. So if a company actually gave you a warranty that if you use this product according to the manual and within 1 year the product give you a problem, bring it back to us. That is to say, they are not doing that because they love you. They are not doing that because you are so special. They're doing that because of their namesake, because of their name they want to protect. Yes or yes? So God will never allow you to come to this world and fail. But why people fail, I'll give you the reasons, but I'm still coming to that, is because we don't follow the principles, we don't follow the pattern, the promise and perspective of how God sees things. And why we don't follow that? Because we don't study. We don't read the scriptures. We don't study ourselves. We don't look inward. And the thing is something, it takes a king to study. Write on your notes. It takes a king to study. Write on your notes. It takes a king to study. It takes a king to study. Write on your notes. It takes a king to study. It takes a king to study. Full stop. Write on a note. Learning is a royal habit. Learning is a royal habit. That means poor people don't do it. Only royal people do it. Only great men do that. Learning is a royal habit. Poor people don't hate it. They hate knowledge. They don't want it. I already told you already, or like a singing like song, that of course in the book of Proverbs 1:22, see, it says fools hate knowledge. Fools do what? Hate knowledge. So they hate it. It's not in the habit. They hate it. That's why they're fools. And of course, in the book of Proverbs, that same Proverbs 13 verse 20, and the singer like song, it says, he that walk with the wise will be what? Wise. He that walk with the wise will be what? Wise. Companion of fools will be what? Destroy. That means you walk with a foolish man, you destroy yourself. And who is a fool? They hate knowledge. So if you hate studying, you hate to read, you hate knowledge, that means you are a very big fool. That's what the scripture say. I did not write the Bible. Solomon wrote it, and God, Holy Spirit approved it, and I was born to see it. It's not, no. So the major thing is that every man has a purpose. Your purpose is to create, connect, and contribute. What is your purpose? So, and every product has expiring date. So God has given us some people 100 years, some 200 years, and there's a purpose. And the more you waste time to discover the giftings, ideas embedded in you, the more you're wasting time. Because that's why the surest way to actually fulfill purpose on earth is to be an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneur means that, okay, write on your note. Entrepreneurs are people who improve the values of things. Entrepreneurs are people who improve the value of things. Entrepreneurs are people who improve the value of things. The value of things. So, for example, right now, entrepreneur want to turn cassava to fufu, cassava to gari. So, they want to pick the crude oil, turn it to petrol, kerosene, diesel. So, entrepreneur want to make things better. He want to make things, this thing like was that you want to get it better. So anytime you make something better, you are an entrepreneur. All of us were born entrepreneurs. That's why you see small children, they want to scatter the room, arrange again. But you know the thing that kills many entrepreneurs? The environment you go, they slap you, stupid child, you are good for nothing, you scatter everywhere. Because right from childhood, you always want to make things better. But the environment actually makes you feel you are not good enough, that you are not the best of your kind. So because of that, you start thinking, they start molding you in a certain way. That's why the environment eats your habits for breakfast. Environment eats your ideas for breakfast. In a wrong environment, you cannot grow, because every seed has the potentials of growth, but that seed will be limited by environment. If you carry a seed and plant it in desert, a big mango tree seed in a desert, it will limit its growth because the environment does not have the right nutrients for that seed. That means everything God created has a potential to function in the highest capacity in the right environment. The bird will do well in the sky. The fishes will do well in water. The trees will do well in natural environment. What limits a particular product from functioning very well is a wrong environment. Environment. So why many people are not functioning in the capacity? They put themselves in a poverty environment. Broke people. I told you, a poor man teaches their children what they know. What do poor people know? Poverty. Poverty. So you can only give what you have. So when you are planting a wrong environment, where nobody's inspiring you, nobody's teaching you, nobody's coaching you, you are doing things trial by error, things will be unfair, life will be hard. Because life will be hard to poor people, life will be hard, unfair to poor people. That's why you don't have to be poor in life. You must be rich and wealthy. Say, I'm wealthy. See, this life we live was not meant to be easy. I sing a like song. You were meant to be stronger, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Say, I'm strong. Hard times create strong men. What did I say? Strong men create good times. What did I say? Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. So once you are weak, things will be hard for you. If you say a man that things are hard, there is a weak person. You need to be strong emotionally, spiritually. How do you strong? You don't strong by talking. You strong by empowering your brain. Because mental strength is the biggest strength. Because poverty starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Wealth starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Knowledge is the only asset that improves your mind before your pocket. So the only way you can function very well is to improve your thinking. How do you improve your thinking? By studying. How do you improve your thinking? By learning. How do you improve your thinking? By putting yourself in the right environment. Because once you're in the wrong environment, No matter what you do, you struggle and struggle and struggle. And there's no end to this your struggle. So today, I want to make you understand that God is more interested in the success of his product than even the way you are interested. But why is God limited in his capacity to make it happen? It's because you yourself, you are not accepting. You are not accepting to improve yourself. You are not accepting because we are told we are social creatures. God doesn't force man. He said, life and death I've given you to decide whatever you want. I'm good for you. That is how man was created. Was to be able to have the freedom to create. Not create. So poverty is man's creation. Wealth is man's creation. So God doesn't have hand there. He has given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. So the fact is that you are going to decide how you want to lay your bed, because the way you lay it is the way you lie on it. So how do you lay your bed to give you that fulfillment you are looking for? And I will see, go eat again. Let me clean this so that I can end the class this way. Let me end the class this way. You understand? That I can connect some dots for you today. I want you to know that anybody that succeeded, it is because the person wants to succeed. Everybody that fell in life is because he want to succeed, but ignorantly. That's why he's failing. See, indecision is a decision. What did I say? Indecision. So you did not decide to succeed, you decided to fail. That's nothing on them. There's nothing I can do. I don't have help. That means for you to not to even, I think like song every day, like a child that's afraid to fall will not walk. Yes or yes? Yes. To whom brain is given, sense is what? Expected. So you get brain, you don't get sense. No be God. I will show you something today. So when you leave this place today, you will not go blame anybody again, because God already has put his brand on you. His image is already on your head. So why not functioning? Because if a car manufacturer produce a car and say this car is formatic and this is what the car can do, and you come, you did not read the manual, you don't know what the car can do, is it the manufacturer's fault? No. Talk to me now. You buy a car and you did not make use of that car. Like some of you bought phones. You've not read the manual of the phone. The phone can do more than what you can think, but you've not read it, you don't know. Is it the fault of the manufacturer? No. It's not the fault of the manufacturer. It's the fault of the user, my brother. Thank you so much. So if you are not functioning in your capacity, it is not God's fault. It's because you have not read the manual. That's why, yesterday somebody said I should not call myself a pastor, but I'm a bishop, so you talk so much. I told him, but I always tell people I'm not a pastor, but I'm your business mentor, entrepreneur. So almost in my teaching, I teach you. I take it from the manufacturer manual, because I know that is the only place all of us can agree, because we are mostly Christian here. So as we can agree. Once you can agree with me on that particular manual, then we can start talking about other things, because I know that we are it's equivalent to the world. It's yet to the world. The world has not seen yet. We're going to function in the highest full potential. Full potential. So the only way the manual can function properly is that you must be thinking like the manufacturer. So I call it is the manufacturer's thought. What is in the mind of the manual? See, with the maker's thought, the manufacturer's thought, what the maker was thinking before he produced the product. The maker was thinking a certain way, how he wants his product to function, whether car, house, land, motor, anything at all that a man created. They say, okay, we have a ring light here. The manufacturer of this ring light manufactured it so it can have many colors. Please come and adjust some colors for me. Have you some colors right now? He has some colors. He can dim it. He can make it bright. So if I don't understand how to use this thing right now, is it the manufacturer's fault? No. This ring light has a manual. So you are supposed to come and see things the way the manufacturer sees things. If not, CM, the manufacturer cannot provide for a man who is not having a vision. I told you yesterday that God will allow you to have a vision so that he can provide for you. I call it provision. What does it call? Provision. Provision can never come without the vision. So there's a way you need to think, because if you don't think big, God will not give you the provision for the big dreams. So there's a way you need to act. There's a way you need to carry yourself. So you must have purpose before you look for power. Turn on power. Because if you don't have purpose and give power, you abuse it. So the manufacturer wants you to think like him, so that he can unleash. How do you think like him? I sing this like song, but I'm going to show you another perspective today. Every time I always tell you that if you think about yourself, if you think about others, About yourself is called good idea. It's not a good idea. Good idea. You think about others is called God's idea. It's not God's idea. These are the manufacturer want it to function. But most of us are functioning like this. And that is why any man that functions less than what God wants, the manual wants, he can have achievement, an achievement. But he can never have fulfillment. It's not fulfillment. Fulfillment comes because you are fulfilling the purpose why you are created. If not, nothing fulfilled. You can have cars, land, property. That's why if you're not thinking like a manufacturer, you can have a career. Tell no career. You might want to do that same career for others. It's called calling. Tell no calling. For yourself, it's just a dream. Tell no dream. The other is called destiny. Tell no destiny. For yourself, it's simply a passion. Tell no passion. Others is called purpose. Tell no purpose. For yourself, it's simply you want to just be successful. Tell no success. My first, you want to become, do it for become significant. Tell no significant. For yourself, it's just a job. For other people, it's called business. Tell no business. For that, we want to be a doctor. The my first, they want to own a hospital. So most of you can employ other doctors. So most people are functioning less than their capacity because they are thinking small. They are thinking like, I don't want to disturb anybody. Uro, metan ayene moron yime dugudo, madam oron yime dugudo. You don't want no nam. You may go moto. You may go one. It go be. It go for. It don't go in. You know, so the manufacturer is looking at you. Why are you like this? This is not a product I created. So life is so unfair. Go and ask people collecting salary. I've never seen anybody that complain in this world like people that have salary. They are jobbers. Salary is not enough. It can never be enough. It will never be enough. Because even though you have a product of 20 million, salary is 500,000. Your boss cannot say, oh yeah, you know, you are, it's a pity, let's give you 20 million. They will not, if they even try, they will borrow you the money. You work till you die and be paying that debt. So, because you're not thinking like the manufacturer. I talk to people every day, I say, because you cannot have the life you want because you are thinking too small already. So, you need to know, I'm a product, I have the image, I have the likeness. So, if you know that you cannot fail in life because of he that is in you. In fact, it takes, last I told you that you don't need knowledge to believe. Believe means accepting as true. What do I say? Believe means what? Accepting as true. Accept that it happened. Okay, do you believe you're going to be a good husband? Yes, I believe. You're going to be a good wife? Yes, I believe. You will have a car? You eat tomorrow morning? Yes. So you don't need knowledge to believe. You don't need knowledge. You only need knowledge for faith. Stand on faith. You need knowledge for faith. Because faith has level. Small, big, you know. So you need knowledge for faith. But belief, you don't need knowledge. So just believe that you cannot fail because of he that created you. Because of he that is inside of you. Because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So there's a way you must be thinking as a product of a manufacturer. Because if you know he that know their God, there shall be what? Strong. And do what? Do exploit. So because you've not taken time to read the manual. Tell no manual. Take time to read the manual. You understand. I did not read my Bible because I want to make heaven. Because I know I will make heaven. Why do I know? Because he came to die for me even when I was a sinner. I know he has redeemed me from the curse of law. I know I'm under grace. I know my Bible because I want to know why God created me. How does he want me to function on this earth? I want to know that why was I sent here? I'm not a mistake. I'm not an accident. I'm not a coincidence. I am sent deliberately. Say, I'm sent here deliberately. Then I am sent here intentionally. At this junction of the human race, as a solution to my family, as a solution to my state, as a solution to my nation, as a solution to the world. We are not living the world the same way we made the world. We are living the world much better. The world must feel us, and the world cannot feel you when you're in the dark. So as a product, you must show up. Write on your note, I must show up. Write on your note, as a product, I must show up, comma, I must stand up, and I must speak up. As a product, you must show up, you must stand up, and you must speak up. If you don't open your mouth, you are doing yourself this. As a product, I must show up, comma, I must stand up, comma, I must speak up. Why must you speak? A closed mouth is a closed destiny. So you cannot come and say me, I'm the light of the world, and you're like an ant. No. No. Why you're acting less is because you've not read the manual very well. Why acting less is because you don't even know. So as a product, I must do what? Show up. Comma, I must do what? Stand up. The last one, I must do what? Speak up. So many people, when you want to speak, don't speak negative. Remember, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Remember, by the words of your mouth, you shall be justified. By the words of your mouth, you shall be condemned. So why people are condemned to poverty? The words they speak. I'm poor. We are broke. We don't have money. We poor masses. That's why they're condemned. This business I'm doing, I don't know why I will succeed. I don't know. I'm just trying it. I don't. The stress is too much. So you're speaking negative things. Words are not just sound. Words have the property to create. Everything you see was created by words. Everything, family is words. Marriage is words. War is words. Peace is words. So words have the property to create and destroy. Don't speak things you don't want to become true about your life. Don't say negative things, because if you don't understand how the manufacturer says you function, you abuse it. I told you, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is what? Inevitable. You must abuse it. So you are coming here to create things, to speak positive things, to speak life into your situation, speak positive, and never entertain negative thoughts. Don't entertain it. Did I say negative thought will not cross your mind? It will surely cross your mind. Because someone will not hate you. They will hate you. They will sabotage you. They will criticize you. They will come. It's like telling you, you cannot stop a bird from flying over your head. But you can stop a bird from building a nest, laying eggs in your head. Can you stop that from happening? Yes. You cannot stop negative thought. You cannot stop it. But one of the things, when I'm trying to talk to people, that see you are not poor. Look at you. You are not. You're not meant to come and be struggling in life. It's why I say you are struggling because you are passing through a process. It's not a process. I've been telling you every time to round up to this class. Let me check my time. Okay, don't worry. I'm almost done. I'm going somewhere. I'm almost landing there. God never picked a man from pit to pinnacle without a process. It's not a process. God never picked children of Israel from Egypt, of course, to the promised land without wilderness. So the wilderness journey is never to kill them. But the wilderness journey, the journey was never to kill them. Why they must pass through wilderness was because God wanted to prepare them to fight the Hebusite, the Jebusite, the Amorite, the night, and the night in the promised land, who was occupying their promised land. But most of them did not understand because of ignorance. They were complaining, murmuring, blaming. And anywhere that complain, murmur, and blame and justify, all of them die in the wilderness. So any man that come to this world, we read a book called The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind. He said one thing that poor people do. The first one, they complain. Second one, blame. Third one, they do what? Justify. That's how you know a poor man. The only way you know a poor man, when you start talking to them, they start complaining. I'm not getting away. Help me. Nobody's supporting me. Because you know why? They think that their problem is external. They always think that problem is external. It's not me. It's not me. They exonerate themselves. They excuse themselves. When you excuse yourself and blame something else, you give that thing power over your life. Because when you say something is my problem, you blame the devil. The devil is not the problem. In fact, the devil is not even, if you know who you are, the devil is not even what to talk about. Because, see, when the God was telling us about things you should be careful about, he said, man cannot serve God and what? Not the devil. Not the devil. The devil is not even the talking here. He said, has delivered me from the kingdom of darkness and let us sit with him far above what? Principalities and what? Powers. Ignorant in the cosmos. Ignorant. Because you don't want to read your manual. Say no manual. I'm not reading my manual. I told you. Because I want to cast out demons. I want to heal people. I know I'm a healing. I carry inside of me the Zoe kind of life. The powerful higher life. Because you cannot get to me and you are sick and leave me the same way. Never. You get to me, the energy that will come out of me will heal your sickness. I don't need to pray for you. This thing is that it's consciousness that I know that I am a product for a purpose and that my purpose must be fulfilled. So when you begin to go into things like business, marriage, nobody succeeding, you must succeed because you are a product of greatness. Say, I'm a product of greatness. Say, I'm a product of impact. You know, even somebody to open their mouth, talk that thing, na problem. You know why? They're looking at the present circumstances. So you have these people telling me, see, you cannot be bigger than the way you think. I've been saying it every time that wealth never exceeds personal development. What did I say? You cannot truly help somebody until you help him by the way he thinks. So people want to go into entrepreneur, they want to go into business, poultry farm, fish farming. Now you need to understand how you are meant to function. And you need to learn the ethics of that business, because business ethics is business ethics. It doesn't matter any business you do. Any business you do, the same mindset. After you see no Dangote that open cement, he succeeded. Flour, he succeeded. Open refinery. So because you know why? He has finally learned his lessons. And because he tries to do this and not work for him. Dangote open 2 banks, it not work. Open the first, it not work. So you know. So not that he did not fail, but he actually had his own days of wilderness. So no wilderness. Everybody, life happens to everyone. Life, everybody is passing through something. I'll keep telling that time. Either you're about to enter something, or you're already in something already, or you're coming out of something. That's how life works. So, but now, Ubon King of Blessed Memory said that the only way you can survive every lifetime, every turbulence of time, is to build men. In fact, Ubon King of Blessed Memory said that you want to eat your fruit in the next 3 months, plant corn, plant maize. You want to plant, of course, a melon. You want to eat your result in the next 1 year, plant cassava, plant yam. You want to eat your result for lifetime. So in a lifetime, plant men. That is God's plan for you. The plan for you is that you should not come and think about anything for yourself. The day you start thinking about yourself, you are self-seeking, self problem, and that's the problem. Nobody think about himself and fulfill purpose. The day it happened to almost all the men in the scripture. From Joseph dreams was to be the one they had. When he achieved that thing in front of Pharaoh, becoming an advisor to Pharaoh, he achieved his dreams. But when he forgive his brothers, he fulfill purpose, destiny. When he bring his brothers to come and stay so they can survive the famine, that was purpose creation. So what you are paid to do is what, let me say this. This is what you are paid to do in life. What you are paid to do in life is to for self. What you are created and made to do. So it's for others. So God created you for something and made you for something. But you can be paid for something. Make what you are paid to do a platform for what you are created to do. If not, you will not fulfill purpose. If not, you can't let that get to the last one. So what you are paid to do is called job. Say no job. What you are made to do is called work. Say no work. That is why nobody ever retire from work. But can retire from job. We don't have lack of work. We have lack of job. Talk to me. Work full everywhere now. Yes or yes? Now they don't want work, but they find job. What you are created to do is what? Work. What you are paid to do is called what? Job. Job is man created. Work is God created. People are struggling in life because they are looking for things for self. The day you start looking for work, you know get problem. But you look for job, wahala there. If somebody give you a job, you go buy you wholesale. Tell no wholesale. Even me, I will buy you wholesale and pay you retail. Tell no retail. I will buy like the buy bag of rice and be returning you every month since you don't get sense. See what is today? You are waking up every day and you're angry with the rich people. Don't be angry with us. Now you know one gets sense. You know this I'm telling you, no matter what you tell the poor man this thing, poor man no go believe him. I keep telling the popular story around my class. One of my property in shelter, I told you this story. I went to see my security man. I went to see the security man in my property. They said, oh, the guy was complaining. Say, please now, I want salary increment. Poor man. Oh my God. I don't think I'll give you a salary. How much do you want me to increase for you? The guy opened my talk 5,000 like grace. I was going to say 50K, 100K. He said 5,000. 5,000 naira. I gave him a book to read. He said, when I meet him again, he said, the book they make head, they pain him. When they open the book, sleep will carry him. But you see, they think that he doesn't want to educate his brain. How will on earth be rich? You know what I did? I called my baby girl. Security man say he needs salary increment. I did with him now for sight. He said, now 5,000 he wants. Increase in salary from 5,000. Don't ever give a man something he never ask you. To me, so give him this. He estimates himself to a 5,000 naira increment. Leave him like that. Because if you don't change, if you give him anything more, you don't cost for. See, too much free food disable poor people's capacity to think. If you are giving a poor man free food, you are doing injustice to humanity. Today is not the day I'm not get. And tell not to be true. See, this life we live is a choice. Don't come to choose poverty. Poverty is not your birthright. Tell your neighbor, poverty is difficult to explain. How do you become successful? Get the manual. Tell no manual. When you get the manual, look out for 4 things. The first one is what? Principles. Second one is what? Third one is what? Any promise where God talk, and imagine what you will do. Carry your hand, hold on well. Anything where person tell you, in opinion, tell opinion. If God say you are the head, hold on. Now say me I hold my own. You are the light of the whole lamp, say I'm the light of the world. Anything where person talking, whose report will you believe? God's report. Now. I think they did what my neighbor said to me. My neighbor said I will not be successful. My neighbor said I should not do that kind of thing. So you believe your neighbor report. Your neighbor wait till me, you know do. He succeed. If you succeed, don't take financial advice from poor people. A poor man doesn't know how to make money. Do you think people like poverty? They don't know that. So you can, if a poor man has a good marital life, you like go take a marital life advice. He has a good spiritual life. That poverty is not about spiritual. We can be poor and be spiritual. It's not what I'm talking about today. But you see, money. Go to a wealthy man, ask him wealthy. When you go to a wealthy man, don't do what poor people do. Poor people always ask wealthy men for items. They're not items. Money. Ask a wealthy man for ideas. They're not ideas. Don't do what poor people do. Some more give them nonsense get back. That's what they always do. And you know what we do? We give them that alone because that's what they ask for. And when we give it to you, we block you. We don't allow, if you don't ask us for 100,000, you know that we do. I'll give you 3,000. Stupid money, 5,000, 10,000. The money will carry you reach out. Take home is not taking you home. That's what pop is. So you don't understand something for this life. So this life we will live. Nobody say me, you come accompany me, make them succeed. You are supposed to be the success. You are supposed to be the sickness. Say, I'm a success. I'm a success. Say, no, I'm a product. I'm a product of greatness. I'm a product of impact. I have a premium brand of God's image over my life. See, the thing is that is the only way you succeed. That you can function in your full capacity. Because when the expiring date comes, there comes a time that, okay, woman no go again. He said, I came to do my father's work. My meat is to do my father's work. What fulfills me is to do God's plan. So, God's plan. And once you do God's plan, every other thing will be added onto you. That's the best we can take today. Thank you so much. God bless you. So online community, don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. See at the top. So see at the top. So what we're supposed to do today, we teach on Monday. We finish that class on Monday. So when I get my manual, that's the best we can take today. Bye-bye for now. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank God it's Friday. So